Up next, computer student turned fashion designer Kanta Merchandani, who believes that fashion should be both affordable and wearable. She first took up designing as a hobby, and now, after 6 years, she has a much sought after designer label in the country.
Simple lines, elegant curves, naughty hemlines, and it's limited edition only.
Well, I don't know how I started. I started from nowhere. Like, I was never into all this. I just started tried my hand on it. I actually, after doing the course in fashion, I became interested in clothes, fashion, accessories, and then that just started. And well, then now it's become a business. I have branched out. I intend branching out even more and intend doing like accessories and things in the near future.
She's cool and casual, and her designs reflect her sweet personality with soft hues of pinks, browns blended with beautiful pastel shades.
Rolling once again, I roll away with them.
Pretty floral prints and designs that will suit anyone from 16 to 35.
The girl should look good, making her look attractive, feminine, and also bring out her, like maybe her looks.
If you don't belong to that age bracket, don't fret. Kanta does not confine her designing talents for the young and peppy only. She believes her clothes should be comfortable yet wearable.
Generally, I do for like teenagers, youngsters and all that, but there are times that, I do for more elderly crowds. So obviously I try to do things for like older people, like with various shapes, and I want them to be mostly to be comfortable and wearable clothes. That's the most important.
Good designing and tailoring is hard to come by, and it's a given fact that no ready-made dress will fit you perfectly. Kanta sees no reason why you should worry if you can't find your size at limited edition.
I release a range once a month, and they're one of a kind. And of course, if someone comes and shows a design and they would opt for one in their size, on their measurement, I would do. Colors can change or whatever, but the designs are one of a kind.
The tough part about high fashion is sourcing fabric in Sri Lanka. And because the average Sri Lankan is not willing to spend thousands of rupees on clothing, a fashion designer's life is no bed of roses.
Most of the fabrics tend to be common. It's very hard to find. Also, cost factor is very important because people are not willing to spend, high prices. And also, we don't get the best of the fabrics in Colombo, and because most of them are imported, and the very cheaper range of fabrics are brought down to Colombo. So we have to work with what we have.
Kanta also says staying ahead of the game takes a lot of doing. Being a newcomer to the industry and knowing nothing but how many bytes make a megabyte, she slowly but surely caught on to the business.
Initially, it was a little hard to learn, and I had to feel and know what the market wants, what are the day-to-day people, what are they willing to, how much they're willing to spend on what, the variability. It took some time.
At first I was afraid, I was petrified. I kept thinking I could never live without you by my side. But then
her biggest challenge, however, is to survive in the industry and keep up with the global fashion trends. Sri Lanka used to be backward when it came to fashionable garb, but of recent times, it has been changing, which of course translates into good news for budding designers.
Initially they were very slow and stuff like that, but now when I see for the past few years, I see them improving. Sri Lanka is improving. They're becoming fashion conscious. They are particular about what they wear, but how they match them, how they accessorize them. They are conscious about it now.
Sri Lanka seems to be forging ahead very fashionably indeed. So if you've got a good eye for color and have a knack for designing, now is a good time as any to get on the bandwagon.
That's all the time we have for you this week. It was a pleasure having you on the show. Don't forget to join next week when I return with more glowing secrets.
Now here you are, within my reach. How did I miss you? When you were out there all of the time, it took this moment to make me realize once in a lifetime you find your reason for living. You find the one who makes your every dream come true. Find the one who makes you dream. So I could search the world forever, no one else would do. 'Cause once in a lifetime you find someone like you. Once in a lifetime, waiting for so long, thinking this cannot be real life. 'Cause all of